There are moments in life when the world becomes very quiet. Not the peaceful kind of quiet, but the kind where your thoughts echo louder than anything else. The kind of silence that makes you ask questions you never dared to ask before, and somewhere in that silence, a single question rises, a question that lives in the heart of almost every human being who has ever walked this earth. Will somebody miss me when I'm gone? Not the formal kind of missing, not the kind people mention politely before they move on with their day, but the real kind, the kind that lingers, the kind that makes someone stop in the middle of an ordinary moment because suddenly they remember your voice, your laugh, your presence. You see, most of us live ordinary lives. We wake up in the morning with responsibilities on our shoulders. We go to work, we take care of people, we try to survive the storms of life. Some days we feel strong, other days we feel like we are barely holding on. And the strange thing is, most of the battles we fight are completely invisible to the world. The quiet anxiety, the private heartbreak, the silent prayers we whisper when no one else is around. We carry all of that. And still we keep moving. Still we wake up again tomorrow, still we try. But sometimes, late at night, when the lights are off and the world is asleep, that question comes back, softly, honestly. Will somebody miss me when I'm gone? Will someone remember that I was here? That I tried to make things better in the small ways that I could? Will someone remember that I helped when I could help? That I listened when someone needed a voice? That I stood beside people when they felt alone? Because the truth is, most of us are not trying to be famous. We are not trying to have our names written in history books. We simply want to know that our lives mattered, that our existence was not just another passing shadow, that somewhere, in someone's story, we made a difference. Maybe it was the moment you encouraged someone when they were ready to give up. Maybe it was the day you chose kindness when anger would have been easier. Maybe it was a small act so simple that you barely remember it now. But someone else never forgot it. A smile, a word, a helping hand. You see, we underestimate the power of the smallest things, because while we move on with our lives thinking our actions were insignificant, somewhere, someone is still carrying the impact of them. Your kindness may have been the reason someone decided not to give up. Your words may have been the strength someone needed to keep going. Your presence may have been the light in someone's darkest night, and yet, we still wonder, will somebody miss me when I'm gone? But maybe the answer is already being written every single day, every time we choose love instead of indifference, every time we show patience when the world is rushing, every time we reach out to someone who feels forgotten. We are leaving something behind. Not monuments, not trophies, but something far more powerful. Memories, moments, echoes inside human hearts, because the truth is, long after our names are forgotten, and long after our footsteps fade from these streets, the love we gave will still be alive inside the people who received it. And one day, when we are no longer here, someone will remember, they will hear a song and think of us. They will see a place and suddenly feel our presence again. They will tell a story about something we once said or something we once did. And in that moment, we will still exist. Not in body, but in memory, in gratitude, in the quiet space inside a human heart. So maybe the real question isn't only, will somebody miss me when I'm gone? Maybe the real question is, what am I doing today that will live on after I'm gone? Because life is not measured by how long we live, it is measured by how deeply we touch the lives of others. And if we choose compassion, if we choose courage, if we choose to love people in a world that sometimes forgets how, then one day, when our journey finally ends, there will be someone standing quietly in the crowd of memories, saying words so simple yet so powerful. I remember them. I remember their kindness. I remember their heart. I remember the way they made people feel. And maybe, just maybe, with tears in their eyes and gratitude in their voice, they will whisper, the world feels a little emptier without them. And in that moment, the answer will finally be clear, yes. Somebody will miss you when you're gone, because the love you gave never truly disappears, it lives on, in people, in memories, in the quiet echoes of a life that truly mattered.